Okay, this can be down and dirty here, replacing the belts, and I do mean belts, Serpentine belts on the 2012 Yukon Denali, 2012 Suburban, all the different varieties of the Suburbians, I would call it, the GM cars. You have a Serpentine belt here, but you also have one way down in there. Let's see if I can get way down in there. And that's your AC unit. You have one single belt for that. And that's a difficult puppy to order, so make sure that you understand. Here's the belt that's already been cut. Let's see if I can get right on the number here. Okay, there's the number. Let's get that in there, focus there. There's the number that you're looking for. But the kit comes with this number, so you might want to stop the video right there and say, this is the part I need to order. I got this through Amazon, and it comes with a belt, and it will be this belt with this number and this slip-on bracket. Okay, now to go over this real quickly, because you're going to get instructions with this. All right, if you have a GM car, you're first going to, as you see, I've already snipped the belt. You're going to snip the belt, and then you're going to slip on the other one using this tool. See the tool right there? That tool is this tool right there. Okay, you're basically just going to slide it on there, and you're going to put the belt on first in that fashion, then put this on, and then you're going to basically slide it over the top of that, and then go around in a clockwise motion for these type of vehicles. But the vans go in a opposite direction. Okay, so be aware of that the vans go in the opposite direction when installing. Okay, let's see if I have a picture of that somewhere here where it shows the van. Yeah, the van goes in the opposite direction. There it is right there. Goes counterclockwise to turn to put the device on. So just follow the instructions that comes with it. And but first you need to know that you need to remove this main Serpentine belt first. There are no instructions, like the old cars, of how to put the belts on. There's nothing on there. Like usually you'll see it somewhere a picture of how the belts go on. So if you cannot remember, I've done these so many times that I just remember the pattern quite well. They're all pretty much the same in the different leaders. But if you can't remember, take a picture of it. It'll make it easy. Okay, make sure your pulleys don't squeak. This one and this one here. Okay, and also look for the indicator marks. Now these are real tricky. There's one in the middle, okay, but there's one over here on the side where you can't see where my finger is. There's one right there. It's a little sneaky sucker right there. And then there's one over here. This is your tolerance range right here, here and here. This one means things are really going bad. If you've gotten to this mark here, you're in serious trouble, okay? But if you're in between these two marks, you're okay, okay? So that explains those marks there. I found nothing on the interweb about these marks that explained it, but there are three. This one looks like it's in the middle, and it's closer to this one, and the one over here is further away. This one right here, when it gets to this point here, it means it's stretched so far, you're in the danger zone. So once you get to that mark right there, which mine was almost at that mark right here in the middle, it's time to replace, okay? Because it's stretching. Now also you have to worry about cracking, pitting, and all kinds of scarring and stuff, but this is the brand new belt. I've already installed it, but you got to take this off first, then you will go down there and you will snip, but make sure you have the right parts. You snip that AC belt, which it shows in the picture here, the dreaded snipping. Okay, always fearful when you have to cut a belt, because that means it's non-tightenable and you need a special tool to slip it on. So once you get those procedures down, you need to know what tools you need to have. Okay, so you need a 15 millimeter socket and a 1/2 inch drive ratchet, And you will attach it to this piece here. Here, let me go from far away to in. Okay, here we go. We're going inside the belt. And it's where you have your marks. Okay, if you can see your marks there, the marks on top that tell you if your belt's good or not. And you will attach it to that, and you will turn it clockwise. And as you turn it clockwise, it will pull it in this direction, loosening this belt, and you will remove the belt. Then you can get to the AC belt. Okay, and reinstalling is the same method. You will put the AC belt on first, then put this Serpentine belt back on. Now, to get this to the AC belt to go on, you'll have to set up everything like it says in the picture, and you'll have to use a 24mm socket that you will attach. Let me go far away so you can see me going in, all right, into the center shaft of the crank inside this pulley here. And you will turn it, rotate it to the right for this type of car, or a van to the left, okay? That's what the instructions say. I'd go to the right, righty-tighty. And you will keep cranking as the belt slowly slips on there, and it will just basically pop on there. And then you keep turning till the piece, this piece, falls off. So, I wish I could have shown the instructions, but it was just me and me alone. So I have to show you afterwards. Cut the belt. You're going to put the other belt on like this as such, and then you're going to drape it over, and then you're going to turn it, and then you're going to keep turning it. Okay, if you can get that in there, you keep turning it, and make sure all your grooves lined up, and then your little bracket will fall off. And then also check your grooves here when you're reinstalling your Serpentine belt itself. Make sure everything lines up and everything is right on the money there. Okay, and if you want to do what I do, a little extra lubricant, I use the WD-40, the silicone spray, and I put a little on the belts. You'll see it on one of my videos for quietening or silencing a noisy belt or a little squeaky belt. It works fine. That's what I lubricate these with to keep them nice and fresh. And that is pretty much it. So good luck. Any questions, you can always post them. Good luck and God bless.